With its distinctive swimming pools in the upper deck, there's a look inside Everbank Stadium here in Duval County, Florida. The punter Logan Cook set to start the proceedings, and we are underway here in Jacksonville. And this opening dynamic kickoff not going to be returned. It'll come out to the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
35.
First carry here for Ken Walker.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Calling no gain on the game's first play. And it's 2nd down now. You look at this Jaguar defense.
And right now in the National Football League, they're ranked number 18 against the pass.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft, free agency, maybe even both. They definitely need some help in the secondary.
Man open downfield, it's Metcalf.
And all the way in, touchdown Seattle.
DK Metcalf.
His 9th touchdown of the season.
And the Seahawks go down the field in just 2 plays to take the early lead.
Myers connects on the PAT, and it's now a 7-0 game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up 1st and 10.
Right at the 30.
All right, here we go. Time. 11.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
Hey, run.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. And looking for Cook, but this pass is intercepted. Picked off by Reek Woolen.
And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
After the interception, here's Wilson.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
The good signal callers would never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Now it's Wilson. To the right side and complete to Metcalf.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a 1st down.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
Out quickly here to Smith and Jigba. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag in the backfield. Is this a hold, or did they rough the quarterback?
So a critical mistake, roughing the passer. Now it's 1st and goal.
Yeah, this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11.
So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's 2nd and goal. That's complete right around the 8. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7.
Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal.
Here's Wilson to throw. Flushed out right. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle.
Bo Melton.
A 7-yard touchdown grab.
And the Seahawks have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And it's now 14-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10. Motion man left is Kirk. Now Lawrence.
It's hauled in by Brandon Cooks. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
They made that way too easy for them. No one is supposed to be that open against an NFL defense. Once he caught the ball, there wasn't anybody close enough to stop him. And he was able to continue downfield after...
And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe.
Boye Mafe
from his outside linebacker spot, forcing the sack for a loss of 8.
From midfield now, Lawrence. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down. You talk about this Seahawk defense.
They've been very good this year against the pass, currently holding on to a top 10 ranking at number 10.
And since this is such a good unit of covering passes downfield, I think that last play is typical of what we might see. A lot of short passes, see if they can generate some run after the catch, but nothing doing on that one.
And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 25-yard line.
Lawrence will throw.
Thomas brings it in. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
Etienne.
And no signal yet. I don't think he got in. He didn't. They'll mark him at the 1.
Now Lawrence to throw.
And he will not get away. He's sacked back around the 3-yard line.
Multiple players getting home there, and it's a loss of 2 on the sack.
The Seattle defense, they haven't broken yet. Coming up here on a 3rd and goal situation. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. From the 3-yard line again, they'll try and punch it in here on 3rd and goal.
Now Lawrence.
And it's caught. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. The offense is staying out there. Here, and he'll take this one in for a Jags touchdown.
Travis Etienne with his 9th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Jaguars' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make our score 14-7.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
And this will be a Seahawks first down as he's able to get this up past the 40. In motion left here, one of their tight ends. Play action. Now Wilson. It's caught inside the 25. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. Bo Melton. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Seahawks are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Myers connects on the PAT. And it's now 21-7. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've got to be pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play at the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. His first catch there, good for 10 yards and a first down.
13, Luke. Whoop. Hey. 11, Agate.
ETN up the middle to the 43, second down. The Jaguars had 10-6 now on the year. Charles, they were losers last time out. What do you think they need to do differently here?
Well, I don't think it needs to be as drastic as burning up last week's game tape or not watching it, but the attitude has to be what's done is done. Let's move on. Put that one behind them, galvanize themselves, and go forward and get a win in this one. Well, at that rate, picking up 3 yards a carry, you and I both know that doesn't cut it in this league and trying to get first downs unless you're playing 4-down football. Then that's a whole different situation, but I don't think that's what they're trying to do here. 3rd and 4, though, is still manageable.
And that is incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked off by Reek Woolen. And he'll take it across midfield and down to the 48-yard line.
And that's now the 2nd time he's picked off a pass here in the first half alone. Again, another great read defensively. And you just see him get in the right position to make the play and get his guys the football back.
Walker now on 1st and 10. Able to power through. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Yeah, boy, here's a sight you don't want to see. Ken Walker injured on that last play. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now Wilson. We'll get that to Charbonnet. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Russell Wilson now with 4 touchdown passes on the afternoon. And the Seahawks have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Michael Dixon, the kickoff for Seattle.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And a nice return, but he's going to pay for it as they knock him down hard at the end.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
Hey, Lion.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
That's good for Jacksonville. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Great job. Red,
And this time not quite to the 30. He'll be down at the 31-yard line. Give him 4 yards there on the first down keeper.
2nd down and 6 now. Lawrence. Well, that's the 3rd interception for Lawrence. Picked off by Devin Witherspoon. And the Seahawks are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line. Well, I'm not sure that the wheels, Charles, are coming completely off, but they're shaking a little bit. That's 3 interceptions, and now interceptions here on back-to-back drives.
And I think about what a Hall of Fame coach told me, that he always told his teams, when a mistake happens, just move on to the next play. Let it go. Hard to do when you throw in this many interceptions. That's exactly the attitude that has to be adopted.
He's got a man, complete. And they finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 34. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Now it's Wilson.
Looking right side, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And the Jaguars are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line. So really the first speed bump that this offense has encountered, they'd have the rule of the roost here in this first half, but now slowed up just a bit by the interception.
And there's a chance that that's a wake-up call for them, because you don't want to go on autopilot too early. That team on defense is capable of making some plays similar to the one they made right there.
Now he lets it go deep for Kirk. It's caught inside the 25. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Christian Kirk, 60 yards.
And the Jaguars get a late score here in the final minute of the first half.
And the kick makes it through, but flags come flying in as well. It appears we're going to get a roughing call tacked on. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield.
And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback, and we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line.
A little over 20 seconds remaining in the half as they'll line up here 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
This pass complete to Melton.
Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action.
And they'll come up 2nd and 7.
Now Wilson. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Off the play fake. Here's Wilson.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. First down Seattle on a pickup of 13.
Well, things are definitely going right for them here in the first half. Pick a down, any down, even third down, no problem. They get a connection there and pick up a fresh set of downs, continuing to move the ball.
Final play of the half. It's Wilson.
That completes it again to Metcalf.
And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. It'll be spotted on the right hash. A 52-yard attempt. And this is going to wind up left. Well struck, but it's no good. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter.
The Jaguars with work to do. They trail here as we are back underway on EA Sports. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And he's going to wind up bringing this one inside the 45-yard line.
And while we weren't quite there yet, starting to wonder if there's going to be any life left in this team. And that big return, that could be the exact spark to get them right back into this game.
Well, this offense got to be loving this. After the long missed field goal, they'll take over on the other side of the 50. 1st and 10. Steps away.
The pass complete to Ingram on the crossing route.
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Evan Ingram, 44 yards.
And the Jaguars come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter.
Extra point splits the uprights, and they're within 7 now at 28-21.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
But Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try and make sure that that momentum stays in your camp.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
From midfield now, here's Wilson. And this one is incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
To throw is Wilson. He's going to try and go deep again. This is intercepted.
Picked off by Darnell Savage. And the Jags are going to take over at their own 11-yard line.
So, my goodness, I would have thought this possible not too long ago, but that turnover there means we have a game again.
Yeah, it's been a completely different team here in the second half. I just wonder on the other side of the field, where the starters telling the backups, get ready, you're going to get some playing time. And now guess what? Hope they didn't cut the tape off of their wrists and ankles. They've got to go back out there and play.
Here's Lawrence to throw. That one tipped, and it's incomplete. Well, good hands there defensively, and second down.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on first down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
Hey, run!
Here's Lawrence. Completes it to Evan Ingram. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A gain there of 30 big ones. Just like that, out of danger and up past the 40 now for 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Lawrence. They'll set up a screen for Bigsby.
And when you have success throwing the football, the old cliche becomes true. The playbook opens up wide. And these screen passes, they become even more difficult to stop.
They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. From the gun, Bigsby. And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35. That one good for a gain of 13 for Jacksonville and a 1st down.
Hey, hey, hey.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Easy. Go, let's go.
Back to throw. Lawrence. Throw complete right side to Cooks. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Rip, 23. Easy.
Lawrence going to move him around a bit. Now, the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long.
Here we go.
A give running right, Etienne. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
11, again.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is caught at the 10-yard line. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Decent 24.
In motion left goes a tight end. They go play action now. Lawrence. Got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Evan Ingram with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Jags go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. Extra point right down the middle. And we are all tied at 28. So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And their lead has evaporated in this 3rd quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. Tackle made by Devin Lloyd, the linebacker.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. A quick throw complete out to Beckham.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Here's Wilson. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
Well, after watching him ring the bell that many times and put the ball in the end zone throwing it, You had to figure they had to bring some type of pressure. They had to change things up on defense.
And able to get to him, put him on the ground, so maybe just something to throw him off a little bit.
Yeah, that had to feel a lot better for the defensive guys. They've been getting carved up in this one. To finally knock him on the ground and force an incompletion, that's got to be a sigh of relief.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 26. Back now in Jacksonville. All even as we get ready to start the fourth. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line. Straight ahead, Walker. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain. Second down. Here's Wilson. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete. Trying to connect with Bo Melton, but now it's 3rd down. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Here's Wilson to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. 6 yards there on the keeper. It's 2nd down.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
And he will take this one in for the Seattle touchdown.
A touchdown run there from a yard out. And the Seahawks answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th.
Myers connects on the PAT, and they will take a 7-point lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. Plenty of time on the clock.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
Ernest Jones there for the tackle.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
Lawrence will throw. A short throw to Ingram. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Lawrence.
Flush to his right. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
At this point in the second half, one mistake on a forced throw could doom your chances of a comeback. So that's the right call there to just throw that one away.
Go, go. 11. Silver.
Now Lawrence.
And the Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up 3rd.
Tell you what, he did not have much time there to scan the field before he was ducking and covering.
Did it appear to you, as it did to me, that the defensive front won their play really quickly, meaning the guys in front of them had almost no chance to block them. They were on him in a hurry.
And Thomas has it. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short.
A 14-yard gain. It's 4th down.
They run for it with Bigsby.
And, boy, this is going to be close. That mark looks a little short, and he didn't get there. The Jags come up empty on 4th down. And the Seahawks are going to take over the football. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10.
And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
46 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
They're going right back to Walker.
And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line.
So with your team leading in the 4th quarter, you know you've got to run the football. They know you've got to run the football. Sometimes that means there's nowhere to run the football.
2nd and long, but you got to figure this almost certainly another run.
Trying the left side with Walker. Busts through the tackle. Still on his feet.
And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle.
Ken Walker.
39 yards.
And the Seahawks look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And the lead now up to 14. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Hey, easy. Ralph. Here we go.
Now Lawrence. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
You get into these 2-minute drill situations and you often got tired legs on the offensive line. But these defenders, they've been rotating in and out, and they're a little bit fresher and quicker. And the pressure there forced the incompletion.
Hey.
On play action, Lawrence.
Sliding out of the pocket.
Pass complete, Thomas.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Now Lawrence to throw.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line.
With the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys have been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way along, but if you make a big play like that at the right time, it can make everything turn out just okay.
This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And he is going to have a Seahawks 1st down, and that should just about do it.
An 8-yard pickup. 1st down, Seahawks.
And Walker once more.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Oh, Wilson going to throw. And this is caught. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1.
Walker will take this into the end zone for a Seahawk touchdown.
Sometimes offensive can get too cute down near the goal line. but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here. And we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
And he is going to be stopped short of the goal line. Oh, they'll mark him inside the one. He just couldn't keep churning those extra few inches. And the two-point attempt is turned aside. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock.
And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20.
Hey, I'm gun. Here we go.
A final shot now for Lawrence.
And that will be incomplete as time has run out.